Let's take you live to Washington now, where the White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre is speaking.
Rulemaking process that's currently happening on that particular issue, and I don't want to comment on this rule because on your question, because that rulemaking process is currently happening. FDA is doing their part. They are the experts here. I'm just not going to get into specifics of that at all.
Well, they may be the experts, but I think there's abundant research that shows that this is a leading cause of deaths for Black Americans. I'm just asking whether the president believes that could be a benefit of banning menthol cigarettes.
I hear your question, MJ. As you said, there are experts who have spoken to this. I let the experts speak to this. When there's a rulemaking process, this is always the case here. Because there's a rulemaking process, we're just not going to comment. Okay, Jackie.
Thank you, Karine. What is the administration's response to the 14 House Democrats who voted with Republicans the other day to denounce the, quote, open borders policies of the Biden administration?
What do you mean? What's our comments on what?
A response to 14 Democrats in the House believing that the president has open border policies.
Well, look, we've been very clear. We want to deal with what's going on at the border. That's why we're having these conversations, these negotiations in the Senate with Republicans and Democrats. The president understands that this is an issue that matters to the American people. And we feel like those conversations that are happening, those negotiations are headed in the right direction. And so the president understands. He put the border security, right? That's part of the supplemental. His request on funding for border security was part of that national security ask, that emergency ask. So we believe we need to do more. The president understands we need to do more. And we see Republicans and Democrats in Senate want to do more.
Is it still the position of the administration that the border is secure?
Our position is that we need to do more at the border. We have to do more at the border. That's why these negotiations are currently happening. That's our position.
And is it the position of the administration that the efforts to impeach Secretary Mayorkas are unconstitutional?